Makhosi sanibonani Thokoza chama kundawo shindo. Greetings to everyone. Welcome back to Chronicles of Our Ancestors. Today Makhosi Chanyon couldn't join us. She's unwell. But I have a very special guest today. Tell him about the football special. But anyway, Makhosi Shag, welcome to Chronicles of Our Ancestors. Today's topic is rather interesting one, and but anyway, we're going to speak about it. The stigma between umuntu othwasa Thokoza nomuntu othwasa Makhosi. So uma ngabe ngithi ngithwasa Thokoza ngisuke ngithini?
And ukwazi kwami, you were taught that umuntu othwase uThokoza noMakhosi abafani.
Okay.
Mengabe ngithi mina uMakhosi uShange ngithwase umndawo, which is uThokoza.
Okay.
I already view myself as umuntu mengabe sifika eMakhosini or endaweni enabangoma siyaphaphatha sithi Thokoza. Unlike uMakhosi sithi Makhosini.
Yes.
And it is more about us ukhwaza.
Yes.
It is more of getting deep into indawo yokuthi umuthi sokufunda ngendlela ehlukile
kunomuntu
othwase uMakhosi, because when I look at it all the way, I was taught umuntu othwase uMakhosi kakhulukazi ukwazi izinto zesiZulu. Kanti umuntu womndawo, we move away a little bit from indawo yala eThekwini, and sesikhuluma ngezinto zasemazweni ngakusithi umndawo. In my understanding of it.
Okay, so you've briefly explained between the difference between the Makhosi and when it was a Thokoza. Okay, good. So it was a Thokoza Makhosi now, but that's or most people ukuthi ngisazoqhubeka ngithi Makhosi kodwa awuthwasanga Makhosi. So how can you explain that?
In my knowing, umuntu ekuthwaseni kwakhe uqala ungenwa isipho sobungoma.
Yeah.
Indaba yoMakhosi eZulu, it is the foundation of everything.
Okay.
Isikhathi esiningi vele uqala lapho.
Okay.
Endaweni yaseMakhosini, Makhosi abazimo isalisho.
Yes.
Mase kuba khona umoya, it might be ukuthi la wathwasela khona abanenhlanhla ugobela waba nakonke ngesikhathi esisodwa uthwasa konke. That's why now you find people abathi mina ngithwase ngaphinde ngathwasa. Ungasathwasa umuntu uthwasa kanye usuqedele noma usuqhubezela. Indaba yomndawo isuke isingena lapho ke.
Oh. So kuyenzeka ukuthi ube nezinto more than one aside from ukuthi uba nesithunya nanayo. So uhlanga uma ngabe lukhona empilweni yakho.
Yes.
Because umndawo is a very sensitive thing. Esingeke sazi publish isinoma kanjani. So with understanding that, asibuyele kwama 2K because that's the main. Yeah. So first of all, do you think there's a difference
between izangoma zamanje nezama
between ama 2K amanje ngoThokoza nangoMakhosi and back then? Ngiyazi ukuthi vele umthetho wedlozumeli uyafana. It's just the way of our methods or formulas that we use that differentiate. But do you think there's a difference?
Okay, I would say personally, umehluko ngiyabona. Izinto or the way when wenza research as a person ngoma, looking at umndawo, how it was before, nokujula kwawo, how it was before. Abantu isikhathi esiningi la bengakawazi kahle umndawo besawufuna nomoya ovukayo umndawo. To now there's a difference. A lot of things have changed. Although njoba usho Makhosi ukuthi umthetho usamile, kodwa there's a lot of things that have changed, and there's a lot of things that are still going to change because really we are progressing and ziningi indlela nathi sizizwe. Yes, exactly.
So with that evolution taking place, there's this thing eshiwa abantu abathwasa Makhosi, no offense, but some people view as a copy paste into yomdawo okanye yathi ngeke ngisho ukuthi umdawo yabahlula vele bazi ukuthi bayokuhlaba la baparula abazi ukuthi iparula kanjani, but anyway asikho la babuke ngazi ukuthi i-copy paste into eyenzakalayo. So not going into detail, but can you explain ukuthi wena uthi yeah I see that sometimes, or kunjalo or akukho kanjalo?
Personally, when I look at it, because this has been a discussion around abantu vele engiphilisana nababangoma.
Yes.
Izinto vele zizenza ngokufana.
Okay.
As amaziko awafani.
Okay, yes.
We might be uthokoza sobabili, but you do things your way, uziko lakho, as well as mine, you know what I mean? Kodwa kunezinto eziningi eziku-copy and paste because of how everything is now in social media, everything, you go on networks, and it's easy to just look at it and say, I can do it. Whereas people are forgetting that udinga ukuba nomoya wakhona, exactly, because udinga ukuba nomoya wakhona, firstly, siqale lapho, because again, I wona wonke umuntu nomdawo. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But abantu now view it as everyone unomdawo, no, akukho njalo. So people look at it, and when maybe hypothetically speaking, I'm invited to something, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, we might do things really fanayo, but this is definitely copy and paste, because maybe, for example, imbuzi kumdawo mengabe ihlatshwa empandeni ayibanjwa kanje wayenziwa kanje sebenza into engekho ngena lapho u-copy and paste.
So kukhona abantu abenza into engekho.
Exactly. That
so kukhona abantu othi angisuke mina ngikhaya or ngisuke ekhaya ngiyothwasa ngithi ngiyothwasa Thokoza. Ushuthi umuntu engahlangabezana nebhadi lokuthi uhlangene nomuntu owezitenge
kahle kahle seyisigibeko, because it's actually easier for umuntu ogobela Makhosi qobo la khona wezulwengwe ukhulile vele ayikho into angayazi uthenjwe nabantu, kodwa ushoda into eyodwa le kuthiwa umdawo. Whereas isikhathi esiningi vele we view abantu bomdawo as abantu abaphiwe kakhulu, as abantu bengabe benamathwasa okunelilodwa ayanda umsebenzi, because of this ndawo spirit. It is very powerful, lokho lesibalekele. And people end up looking at it and saying, I also want this, forgetting ukuthi maybe awuzange uphiwe kwagamanqela la.
So they're money driven.
Yes, they're money driven.
But full of spiritless.
They're money driven, they're very greedy, most of them not mentioning any names. But then so it ends up being ukuthi mengabe ube nebhadi because kuyenzeka isikhathi esiningi amadlozi ethi awafani. Uthole lo muntu uyakwazi ukukusiza kodwa manje usefuna ukwenza ongaphezulu kwamandla akhe. Yes. So you end up at the end of the day mengabe nawe usuyibonile izinto ephilweni usho ukuthi no usuyitshela wena mhlawumbe usekhaya usikhathi kahle usho ukuthi ugobelo wami wenganakho lokho, because here I am back at home and kunezinto engiyibona esakhalelwa yilona lethoko engiphume ngithi yes.
So guys, I think that's a very fruitful lesson right there ukuthi uma ngabe ungenwa abantu abadala, one, what you said is that not everyone has umdawo.
Exactly.
Two, adding on to that, if uphupamazi does not mean an umdawo.
Thank you so much by bringing
that up. It does not mean that you have umdawo. It could be ukuthi isithunywa sakho sophangisa lapho okanye umlozi okanye umngoma bakho lo moya usuke ungenile mhlawumbe uzophangisela lapho. But there's a problem manje, especially with young people.
Yes.
Umuntu meke wakubona, start there. Umuntu meke wakubona Makhosi. Umuntu meke wakubona uthi Thokoza. Mekubona whether thwasa Makhosi okanye Thokoza, meke kubona ufake ibhanje. Uqala ngokuthi Thokoza. I think we should also go back to this phrase ethi Thokoza.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a phrase vele esetshenziswa ngokubonga nangokubingelela. Leli gama leli. And then now we misuse it because uqala manje uzokunika amanzi wawuzothi Thokoza, yes papa ubonge ukuthi ngikunike something noma ngizobingelela kwakusho njalo uqala. Kodwa manje mathukeli mhlawumbe umuntu mezizwe ukuthi unekholi because bayakwazi ukuzizwa ngazi ukuthi uzizwa kanjani ukuthi unekholi kodwa bayakwazi ukuzizwa bona ukuthi banekholi mase banekholi useyaqala manje useyathokozisa ake sithi akanawo umndawo okanye akanalo idlozi leli engelona igazi lakhe kodwa alispirit kuyena
yes
umndawo ke lo kodwa useyathokozisa mhlambe ungenwe isithunywa noma ungenwe isinguni phaqa kodwa useyathokozisa awulimali yini as a person in the spiritual entity or kuyayifanela?
No, I would say ukuthi lokho kuyinto engakhulu and iyalimaza because it could be ukuthi idlozi lakho lizulu phaqa njengoba usho Makhosi mengabe wena usufike endaweni yasemakhosini usufike usuyaphaphatha uthi Thokoza already usudida lento ephila kuwena kanti wena umuntu ofuna uyangena ukubisa ikhanuthi emakhosini ebese idlozi lakho nalo liyathola ukuthi likhuphuke liphakame kuwena futhi yonke into njengoba usuyiqale because yonke into iqale kubingeleleni usuyiqale ngokuthi Thokoza instead of ukuthi uthi emakhosini leli dlozi ukuthi uze nale mgidini oleli dlozi ukuthi weqala ngalomsebenzi seliyaqala seliyahlela ngoba idlozi into very sensitive iyaqoqeka kalula ebese iyahlela usengena usumuntu usuwedwa usuqhubeka usuyakhuluma noma usuyenza nje sekindida isesekuqaleni ukuthi hawo usethe Thokoza waphaphatha but not knowing but also I do not want to blame kakhulu izangoma ezama-2K because remember ukuthi most of the things that we know we are taught shuthi inkinga iqala emuva
kubantu abadala
yes kubantu abadala abasifundisi this goes way back
to cut you there but I think also izangoma zama-2K zamathatha
kakhulu
zamathatha kakhulu because banokulangazelela izinto abangenazo one and two here's what people don't understand ngaba nomndawo mina kodwa ngeke uzovuka manje yezwa la kodwa umunye usezofuna ukuphoqa ukuthi mayise sengenile pha siyamxaka into ugcine esebaningi ingene adding on to that baningi abantu who are trying to teach people
yes
I would be advocate of that but I think sometimes it's the information that we receive every state like you were saying ukuthi uvele ama-formulas and methods will be different because asilashwanga ngendlela eyodwa yes but into elimaza kakhulu is ngizofike mhlawumbe ngishuthi ivideo mina okay bese ngithi mawuphahla uthatha ikhandlela elibovu neli-red neli-orange ubeke iglasi yamanzi uthathe insuku uphahle ngayo yes that is a way of ukukhuluma nedlozi but most people now do that not knowing one the area they're in it's like saying wahlabela idlozi emqashweni mina for me
it is the most impossible thing
ukhuluma nobani
ukuthi usesigangeni
exactly but isigangi is even more effective than
lapho sekukhona emqashweni because isigaba siqoqa imimoya iminingi abantu abadala
so manje iyahlupha lapho ngoba manje uthola sebebeke amaglasi amanzi sebethatha nento bazi ukuthi iyaphoswa bazi nokuthi kuthiwani noma bazi ukuthi iphoswa phansi yonke leyo nto iyabalimaza abantu because kugcine sekuvuka nemoya engafanele ukuthi ivuke kumuntu ebese ethi umuntu unabantu abadala asuke lapho ebese yahamba yothwasa iqale ke nanokuthi into abangayi-understand ngomndawo just to add on what you're saying umndawo is quick ukhuluma nawo manje ukuphendula
exactly
so uzovusa ispirit wena bese uyaqala uthina bese ngizizwe lo uyahlala yezwa lo
exactly
omunye bese ethi hayi nofanele athwasa umndawo wakhe mhlawumbe umnyama so ufika la uyadibi usuliphahlile ngendlela idlozi and uhlala uliphahla usuvusa le akazi ukuthi kwenziwa njani akazi noma kufanele uhlanjululwe noma kufanele kodwa usiyawuphakamisa yena usuphila kuyena most people don't understand idlozi liyakwazi ukudukisa faka ehlathini shiqi ngeke ngobani ukuqina kwabantu and especially from young people like us ukuthi uzodala kube nenhlazi nje yokuphupha amanzi
senginimidlozi mina
angajayibona kanjani. My next question is, do you think one side of the spiritual realm is more powerful than the other? Like in
umdawo othokoza.
yeah, like
spirituality.
Yeah. Do you think one is more powerful than the other? Not ungena kwi-category like mhlawumbe emthini okanye ekuhloleni nani. Do you think one is much more powerful than the other?
Yes, I do believe personally.
Yeah.
One is more powerful than the other.
Not naming.
Not naming. Yeah, I do believe, and it is true. One is powerful more than the other. It's just that as people we have different opinions, and that is perfectly okay. But also the facts should stand.
Yeah.
The facts are facts. Because it becomes a very sensitive topic. We are not taking away from izinto that are spiritual to us. They're also powerful. But ranking their corner, we cannot all be number one. We can be top 5, but someone has to be number 1, 2 till 5. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it becomes a very sensitive topic, Mrs. Clarice's Kuluma. But personally, to answer your question, Makhosi, I do believe yes. But also, it depends on how you rank izinto zakho zemoya. Because personally, angibeke kanje mina maybe as Makhosi ushange idlozi lami mhlambe ngihlukanisa ngo-5.
Yeah.
Kodwa powerful kumele ngi-understand ukuthi yilokho. Aesthetically speaking, is 2.
Yeah.
So isithungo ngisibeke ku-1 ukuze lento isebenze kahle. Igcine into yami isihlangane. Isithungo ngisibeke ku-1, umnguni wami ngophahla ngibeke ku-2, ngibeke ku-3, ngibeke ku-4 ukuze ningabi sihlangana isiba more powerful. Now people especially izangoma zama-2K confuse it. Wena ubhizi nomndawo, ubhizi nento eningi kanti wena nanka amandla akho lakho nasesithungweni wasemanzini, or wena kahle kahle wena igedla lakho kahle kahle ekuyilona thinta unomuthi ukuthi, do you know what I mean? So into yakho ukuze nayo i-ranking ngendlela, because ama-rankings zethu as individuals, as abantu who are gifted bemoya are not going to be the same.
Okay, I really understand that.